Park in Chicago. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. It's Boston taking on Chicago. Back here at Southside Park. And pitching in this game, Al Spalding. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Try to stay back for that.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Baldwin coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So first and second with 2 outs. Next to hit. Ground ball to short. Miss ought to do it. And that'll do it. That's an out.
Key to this game was that huge 6th inning. They jumped all over the opposing pitching, and it was like they knew what was coming. And that kind of confidence just takes a team to the finish line, and that's what they did. They got the win in this game.
MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's Boston taking on Chicago. Back now at Southside Park, and starting this one, number 39.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way.
And a base hit right there. Connell around third. He'll score easily. Now the tag is second, so the lineup flips over. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. He's kind of in the pitch. Base hit, 1 run is in. Save, he beats it. All tied again, 5-5.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Now it's the right fielder. Over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across.
Now this is through for a base hit. Headed for the plate. In comes the winning run, and they walk it off in game 2.
Well, the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
Just about ready to roll. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Harry Wright. What do we have on him? 2 down. Malone, the next to hit. Singing, he's a guy that
part it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out.
That's a base hit. Connell around third. He'll score and they tie. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. First, 2 away. Here's the center fielder. This could end it. And there's a hit. Hernandez rounds third, headed for the plate. Not in time. He's safe. He'll score.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Peters digs in now on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Around third. He scores to tie it up. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at second. And that is that. So a 9th inning comeback here, and this game has been flipped on its head. We're all tied up, 5-5. Base is empty with 2 away. And now Ross on the ground, and this should do it. Peters now the throw to first on the run, and that is the ball game.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
So it took extras, but here's how the league championship series. It's the All-Stars going up against the Reds. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Chompy. Thanks for joining us here. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
Well, if the first 3 games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7.
First and second, 1 out. And now the 0-1. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they've taken the lead here in Game 4.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume.
An announcer that I work with sometimes, it gets really...
Drilled out towards left center field. Long sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. And they tie it late here in Game 4. Run on base. Peters digs in now.
Well, a pretty good potential base stealer.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's 1. Throws in the dirt, but he scoops it. And the double play ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. We are tied 2-2. 1 out. Runner at second. Hall will hit next. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy. Run on second base. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Out of here. Ball game. He'll circle the bases, and they walk it off in Game 4.
Well, in the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
And your final 4-2. Just about ready to go. And on the hill today, number 39. What do you have on him?
Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way.
Now the tag at second, right fielder, George Hall. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers.
Recognizable names in this lineup.
Soft contact in the air, hauls it in, and that's the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
So, Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone.
MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Reds taking on the All-Stars.
He gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And a base hit. Franklin around third. He'll score and then tie it. Not in time. He's safe.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Deacon White. This is a good.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense.
Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. And that does it. They win the pennant. They are champions of the National League.
Congratulations to the National League champions. This team clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it now, but get yourselves ready for the biggest series of your lives.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our great crew, thanks for watching the National League Championship Series on MLB The Show.